God, I love coffee. So first things first, let me just kind of explain what happened last year. Of course, last year was 2020. COVID hit, life was a mess. I was planning on prepping. I had a show in mind and it was going really well. And then COVID hit. And it's just, at the time, you know, gyms were closing. I lost 3 jobs within 3 months. And I was really trying to keep staying on prep, and it was just hard. It was very almost impossible because I couldn't afford things. I didn't have anything to work out with. The gyms were closed, of course, and then it seems like everybody went out and bought dumbbells and resistance bands, and we couldn't find anything. I've tried online, and of course I wasn't going to spend, you know, $2,000 on some dumbbells because I didn't even know what was going on, how long the gyms were even closed. So it was just a hot mess. I really did try. I kept pushing, but my body wasn't responding well. I wasn't responding well. It just wasn't something I wanted to do at the time. It wasn't my main focus. My main focus was trying to get a job, trying to figure out what's going on in the world. So I decided to take a break. And I thought about doing a show, you know, later in the year because I was like, oh, COVID's gonna be done in a couple months. But of course it was not, and it's still actually going on. It's 2021 and it's still, of course, affecting everybody. So I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna reverse diet. Let's build up my metabolism. Let's just, you know, work on building more muscle. Like, why not? I'm home anyway, you know, so that's what we did. And I reversed dieted until about January 4th, and that's when we decided to prep. Now, I didn't have a show in mind because I was about 30 pounds where I needed to be for a show, 30 pounds overweight. And I didn't want to rush things, and I didn't want to, you know, just jump into extremely low calories and high cardio and push my body when I had so much weight to lose. So I wanted to do slow, and that's what we decided on. So we started prep. I was sticking 100% to my macros, my workouts, I was killing it, but my body was not responding. First week went by, of course, like not everybody's body responds to a diet right away. Usually it takes a couple weeks. I'm like, oh, no stress, I'm not gonna worry about it. Second week, my weight still was actually fluctuating higher and then maintaining, so it wasn't really like going low at all. And I was getting really frustrated, and my coach was like, well, let's drop you a little bit. So he dropped my macros, and still kind of sitting there. And this is like about a month in, and I was getting really frustrated, not at my coach or at me because I was working really hard, but you know, what the hell? Like I was at such high macros for such a long time and maintaining my weight, and I was, like I said before, I was about 30 pounds over my stage weight. So I thought my body was just gonna like drop the first 10 pounds easily, and it wasn't moving, and it was getting me really frustrated, and I try not to stress about it because stress makes you gain weight too. So I just listened to my coach, followed his advice, and then sooner or later my body started responding and I started dropping weight. But right now I am officially 9 pounds down. I still have a good, in my opinion, 20 pounds to lose before I even, you know, before I do a show. My last show I was 117, and since then I have gotten a breast augmentation, so that adds about 2 pounds. But I also wasn't lean enough on stage, and that's what all the coaches said. If you were just 1 or 2 more weeks of prep, then you would have killed it. So I really want to make sure I am lean enough because I don't want to go back on stage and do the same thing I did 2 years ago. So that's what we are doing right now. My last show was in October of 2018. It has been a long time. I'm craving the stage. I am pushing, I'm working hard. So I'm looking at either August or September. I really would like to do August because my birthday's in August and I don't want to prep on my birthday. But if I'm not lean enough, I will definitely push it a couple more weeks. So we're kind of playing it by ear. I'm looking at shows, but I'm not scheduling anything or registering for anything because I don't want to stress myself out. I want to just kind of do this slowly, and so my body responds well. And when I get closer to the show, my metabolism isn't just down the drain. My hormones aren't down the drain. I want to do this in a healthy manner. So yeah, so that's where we are, and I'm excited to vlog again. I'm excited to do a show. I feel like my life is just coming back together after that crazy year of 2020. So I will show you kind of what I'm eating today and show you how my life is with work and prep and the gym, and I'm excited to take you along. Okay guys, so meal number 1 is just my protein iced coffee. I have an espresso machine, and I use 2 shots of espresso, and I leave it in the fridge overnight so it's cold because I like iced coffee. So I have that in here, little espresso shots. It's poured into the cup. I use about half a cup to a cup of unsweetened vanilla almond milk, and then I use a serving of protein powder. Now I'm really picky with protein powder that goes into my iced coffee. I've tried multiple types and they either just don't blend well or they don't taste good, and this tastes so good. It tastes like basically like a caramel macchiato almost. I'm not sponsored by Core Nutritions. I'm not, affiliated with them in any way. I just like the protein a lot. It tastes good, and the macros of course are very good, when it comes to a serving. So definitely try it out. I also use the Death by Chocolate. That one tastes very chocolatey, almost like a mocha latte. So that's good as well. And then I just use 2 Truvias, and that's it. And it tastes so good. I use it every morning. I don't even crave Starbucks anymore. This is just, it hits the spot, and I'll place the macros somewhere on the side. On my way to the gym, of course it's like pouring out. Love that. But it's okay. We're still gonna have a good workout. Let's do this. Okay, so it's about 2 o'clock. I just got back from the gym. Obviously, I've had a super late start to the day. It is my day off, and I just got back from coming from a trip from Dallas. So I was just a little jet lagged, so I wanted to sleep in and, have an easy morning because it's been crazy last week. So I'm about to make my first meal. It's gonna be protein pancakes, and they're super good. It's actually like my favorite meal the whole day. But because it's so late, I want a more like filling carbohydrate protein meal, especially after my workout. So I'm gonna get that started, and I'll show you guys how I cook it. Okay, so it's almost 4 o'clock, and so I'm gonna have a snack. And right now I'm gonna have a Clio bar, and these things are amazing. So these are like a frozen yogurt bar, kind of, I guess you want to call them. And the macros are amazing. They're only 140 calories, and they taste so good. So I'll show you once I open it. So here it is. It literally looks like a candy bar, and it's so good. Mmm. Look at that. It tastes like chocolate covered cheesecake. Alrighty, so snack number 2. Technically snack number 2 and 3. I usually eat these separately, but I got a really late start today, so I'm just trying to like get in all my food. These pop chips are amazing. I've been eating these for a long time. Even like prep, not prep, they're just so good. They taste like real potato chips, honestly. And the macros are really good too. They have barbecue, sour cream and onion, salt and vinegar. They have like buffalo ones, I think. They have a bunch, so definitely try those. And the Fiber One bar, I think everybody knows what these are or seen them. I just like them because, if you can't tell by now, I have a huge sweet tooth. And these definitely cure the sweet tooth. And they have a lot of fiber in them. And when you're on prep, fiber is hard to get, especially when your carbs get lower. So these two are extremely good, and they fill you up, and they're just satisfying in general. Alrighty, so for my second to last meal of the day, it's right here. I just went ahead and prepped for the rest of the week since might as well. It's just easy and I have the day off. Might as well do it. It is about 3.5 ounces of blackened turkey, about half a cup of broccoli, and half a cup of sweet potato. I actually use these bird's eye mashed sweet potatoes and carrots. It's really good. It's really easy to make, and the macros are really awesome too. I got stuff all over it, sorry. So yeah, 2 grams of fat, 22 grams of carbs, 3 grams of fiber, and 1 gram of protein. So I got this in the freezer aisle at Walmart. Definitely recommend anything to make life easier, especially right now since I'm not really super close to a show. When I get close to a show, I will probably just stick to regular sweet potato, just because you don't want to, you know, risk any extra miscalculations on macros or any preservatives and stuff like that. So yeah, yummy, yummy. Okay guys, so last meal is a English muffin egg sandwich. I switch between these two a lot. It kind of just depends what they have in the store. This one tastes better to me, but this obviously has more fiber and is a little bit less carbs, but they're actually very close in macros, so it's really not a big deal if I switch between them, because usually I save a couple carbs anyway for the end of the day. Then I use this whipped cream cheese and 1 whole egg. Good morning guys, so it is about 7:40 in the morning on Thursday. I am at my second job. My first patient gets here at 8, so I'm gonna go in and set up obviously and clock in and all that fun stuff. I eat the same meals daily. I just kind of change some things here and there depending on my schedule, so I'll show that. But yeah, I'm about to go in and I'll show you kind of what's going on with my day. Okay, so it's lunchtime and I am exhausted. I'm just really tired today because I had to work late last night. I was gonna get a Monster, but I think I'm just gonna go get a coffee from Starbucks. I try not to buy Starbucks all the time, but today it's definitely needed. So I'm gonna go get that. Alrighty, so I got the I forgot what it's called. The shaken espresso chocolate one with oat milk. They have the brown sugar one as well if you like that kind of flavor, but I like a chocolate one. It's like malt powder or something like that. It's the same macros as my Fiber One brownie, like same exact macros, so I'm just gonna not eat that so I can drink this coffee. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna enjoy right now. Hey guys, so the last place that we kind of left off at was when, I think Thursday, I was going to the gym. I was going to do chest and some cardio, and I really had full intentions on doing that. And I got to the gym, I just was like not feeling it. And I was just so exhausted, and I just sat there and I stared at the gym, and I was like, I don't want to do this. And you know, it's a lot of times you try to push yourself and be like, you know, you can't do this. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it, and you just, you know, and you feel kind of low because there's people who do this all the time and never skip a workout and stick to the macros all the time, but in reality, it's not like that. And I wanted to kind of come on here and just show the hard times, because it's hard. It's very hard to compete in bodybuilding, and you know, you're constantly in a deficit and you're working out all the time, and you have to say no to social events sometimes, and it's hard. And after that, you know, I had to work on Friday, and I had a couple appointments after work, so I just couldn't go to the gym after work. And then Saturday I worked a 12-hour shift, and there's just no way after that 12-hour shift, after working all week too, that I'd be able to go to the gym, and they're closed anyway. So now here we are on Sunday. I did do my check-ins, and wasn't the best, but wasn't the worst, so that's pretty good. But I just wanted to come on here and just say, like, it's okay to skip a workout, and it's okay to not feel good. It's okay to be, you know, feel defeated. No, that's the sport, that's the competition of it. So tomorrow's a new week, and I hope to hit my macros fully next week and work out hard and, you know, just kill every workout. But yeah, today's Sunday, it's my refeed day, so I'm gonna go to the gym. I slept in, and I slept great, and I'm gonna enjoy a refeed and start off better next week. So that's kind of it for this vlog, just kind of a week of what I do, kind of what I eat, how it goes with work and stuff like that. Hopefully I'll keep these going, and we'll see how we do. About 10 pounds down today, so that's pretty awesome. So yeah, we'll see how next week goes, but thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye.